Hello, everyone, and welcome to the B2B Marketing Excellence in AI podcast. My name is Donna Peterson, and every week I come to you with tactics and tips on how to improve your B2B marketing and to utilize AI into your companies so it can grow consistently year after year. Recently, I gave a presentation to CEO and business owners, and it was all on how to leverage AI. And one thing that is always clear is if you want your company to embrace something, it has to start at the top. They have to see top management trying to utilize it, trying to become aware of AI. You don't have to be an AI expert, but you have to be at least willing to embrace it, because when a leadership leads, the team follows. And that was the entire presentation, was to help these leaders understand, what is this AI out there? What can ChatGPT do for them? What can these other AI tools do for their companies? I wanted to share some of that with all of you today so that you can jump in, or maybe if you're already using AI tools, you can dive a little bit deeper into really getting as much value as possible out of the AI tools you're using. AI isn't just for efficiency. AI is what can give you that competitive advantage over your competition. If you start to utilize AI and start looking at these AI tools, you will see these tools out there can help your teams with maybe those mundane tasks or those time-consuming tasks that really are not your employees' attributes. Get those done and let them go off and do what they're really good at. For instance, your sales team. Why did you hire them? I bet you hired them because they've got unbelievable people skills. They know how to build that relationship with someone. They know how to show these people that they truly care to help them to succeed. I don't think you hired them so that they could be doing research back at their desk. And I always like to set the expression like they're almost in a small little cubicle with their head down like this. That is not why you hired that salesperson. Utilize AI tools to do that research work so that this salesperson can go out and start to form those deep relationships. Things like that, when you let your sales team go do what they're good at, this is where you're going to see company grow year after year. AI tools can be used for a plethora of different things. It can help you personalize any kind of customer engagement. It can help you streamline your operations. It can help you make better decisions faster. Why? Because all the research is out there. When you sit down with tools like ChatGPT, take the time to really talk to it. Take the time to converse back and forth to get the answers that you need. An example is when I'm talking to Izzy is who I named my AI chat, because I feel when you give it that personal name, it just creates more that conversation. Okay, we met at Starbucks. I had my tea. You had your mocha latte thing. And now we're just talking back and forth. You talk with Izzy. So when I'm talking to her and she might come back with a response, I'm like, Izzy, please remember, this is Donna Peterson, and I work in a 44-year-old B2B marketing company that helps industrial brands. Don't be using adjectives left and right. Don't be filling every kind of content full of emojis. That is not us. Make sure the responses are like World Innovators. When you start to train your AI tools to think like you, to answer like you, to give knowledge like you would, then you're going to see the true value of these AI tools. Now, these AI tools can be used across all different departments within your company. They can be used in the sales and marketing department, creating emails, doing the research of a specific segment. You can use tools like ChatGPT and Seamless AI to find those leads. You can also use it for customer insights, have it analyze, have it organize data that you have and give you some commonalities, some details about specific people so that you could start segmenting them into groups and talking to them on a personal level to those specific groups. You can use it for content creation. When people ask me about content, of course, I've got to talk about video. Video is a great way for you to make that connection with someone. Plus, people love to look at a video versus reading a bunch of words. I know during my day, after a while, reading stuff on the computer, I get tired and no more. But if there's a video, yeah, you know what? I'll listen to it. So video is a great way. And there's a tool out there called Descript. Descript is my favorite, my team's favorite when it comes to video editing and just adding things to it to make it more appealing for people to listen. So it can help you with the content creation. It can also help with your internal operations, whether it's workflows. I recently, at my presentation, I talked about creating tasks, and that's still in beta form within ChatGPT, but the tasks are great because I'm able to set up a task of something I normally would do every month, going out to top clients to see what do they have going on. I work with a lot of industrial auction companies. I'd like to know what auctions they have coming up. I've set up a task within ChatGPT. At the beginning of every month, it goes, analyzes the specific website and puts together a list of what auctions they have coming up. No longer do I or my team have to go out and do that work. And no longer do we miss the month because of heavy travel with the team. It is done consistently and it is there in our inbox when we are ready to deal with it. So it can definitely help you out with your operations workflow. Now, when I talk about AI, I know I get very excited because the whole reason I started with AI was because I'm a business owner. I'm trying to figure out a way to make it easier for my team, make it easier for myself, because it feels like we are always being pulled into a million different directions, being asked to do everything. You set up a nice strategy and you start testing these AI tools to figure out which AI tools will help you do the jobs within your specific company. We all get those emails like, oh my gosh, you need this AI tool. But do you really need that AI tool? Is it going to help you move your business needle? Is it a task that your team really needs help with? That's what you need to think about. Sit and analyze these tools. And that's why, as a leader, if you start to dive in and know a little bit about each tool, for instance, I don't do much work on Descript every single day, but I know enough now to talk to my team about it. My team members who are on it on a regular basis, we can hash out ideas, but I don't need to be an expert of all these AI tools, but I need to have an overview of these AI tools. What are they doing? Are they helping our company? And how can I support my team to utilizing them? AI tools can help you across all the different things. And what I recommend as a business leader, get on some of these AI tools. Start having these AI tools do some of the tasks that you do, whether it is pulling together a report, whether it is organizing documents, whether it is maybe you as a top leader every once in a while, do a social media post out of your own voice on LinkedIn. Use the AI tools to train it to see if you can get back the response you need for an effective post. Start doing that. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to start practicing with it, talking with it, educating it, and training it to give you the responses you need. Then encourage your team. Encourage your team to do the same thing. You have to do that because sometimes your team might think, oh gosh, if I go on here and I fiddle and I don't really need it, maybe they'll think I'm wasting time. I'm not using my time wisely. Or how am I going to get my other work done? But this is where you've got to give them time to experiment with these AI tools. Set up monthly meetings, like an AI roundtable, an AI share session. I'm thinking about setting one up for us senior decision makers, the owners, the CEOs. Maybe every month we get together at the beginning of the month, just talk about what did we use AI for, so that we can all share ideas and maybe we can learn from each other on new tools or how to utilize the tools we already have, but so that it's most appropriate for our companies. Those are my two suggestions. Get on there, start using it, and start encouraging your team to use it. You need to balance AI with human. I hear it all the time. People are like, oh, AI is going to take away their jobs. No, it's not. What AI is going to help you do is AI is going to help your team do those mundane, repetitive tasks so that they can be out building those relationships. Relationships are the key to business growth on all levels, whether it's building a relationship with prospects and customers, which we want to do, but you as top management, you need to concentrate on building relationships with your employees. If your team feels valued, if your team feels like you truly care about them, understand them, they're going to stay with you. And vendors, the same thing. If your vendors feel like you truly care about them succeeding as a company, not just that you want from them, that you care, they're going to work with you. You're in a pinch, they're going to be there for you. You have a budget constraint that's really tight, they're going to work with you. World Innovators, we've been in business for 44 years. And I have to tell you, when my mother opened the door 44 years ago, her thing was always about building relationships with people, caring. And that has worked out very well for us over the years. There are vendors I know in a pinch, I could turn to them and they will be there. But don't abuse it. Don't abuse it. It's only when you're in a real pinch do you use it. But AI can help do those repetitive tasks so that you can concentrate on building those relationships. AI isn't just a tool, it's a mindset. And for this mindset to take hold within your company, it has to start from the top. It has to start from the top. Team has to see that you're actually implementing it and it will trickle down. When it does that, that's when you're going to see and leverage everything AI has to offer. So today, our three big takeaways from this podcast was AI can help us all work smarter, not harder. I know we hear that phrase all the time, but it is so true because it can help you do those other jobs so that you can be out, one, doing the jobs you love to do. Let those salespeople get out there and talk and build those relationships. That's why you hired them. Have your marketing people really get to dive in deep and analyze results and work on strategy versus sitting there trying to figure out every single verbiage for social media posts. If you start as a leader, start to implement AI as a habit, your team will follow. AI is about supporting relationships. I'm a strong believer that relationships are the key to business growth. After I gave my presentation the other day about leveraging AI to build those relationships to grow your company, I got a few people coming up to me saying, Donna, could you come to our company and give the same presentation? I would love it if our entire team was on the same page. was on board and knew what these AI tools could do. I said, sure, I can do that. If you feel like that would be of value to your company, please feel free to reach out to me at dpeterson, Peterson, at World Innovators, Innovators.com. Engage with these podcasts, ask questions. We've got a community here. Everyone is trying to figure out the best way to use AI, the best ways to grow our businesses. So please engage and hit subscribe. You want to hit subscribe because we want to spread the word. We want to inspire success in everyone around us. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the World Innovators B2B Marketing Excellence and AI podcast. If you'd like to be updated when new episodes come out, don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out our social media accounts to stay up to date on B2B marketing trends.